Okay, good news. I was able to recover. I control it deleted out of the game and came back in. So basically, it went back in time to the last autosave, and essentially what I got was full recovery. So everything that burned up is back, and then I just oh shit, oh god. Um, I recovered everything, but yeah, I mean, I lost like a few minutes of, or maybe a minute of like tree chopping, but you know what? I'm fine with that. So I made these troughs in the event that we get food one day to feed the cows. I already had two more cows spawn in, and I just skinned them and I got some fat. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and um, probably, hold on one second. Yeah, there we go. We'll continue working on generic stuff, but what we're going to do is we're going to take what we got with the... actually, let me wait until I get this last cow meat. We can probably do a six cow deal. I could make some crocks. I was also thinking, what else was I thinking about making with the clay? More bowls, maybe, or I don't know. I was definitely thinking about a crock though. Why don't we do two crocks and two bowls? Okay, so the bowl should be fairly easy, but this will help with our food situation eventually. Now, I will say, because of the settings of this mod, or this level, the the hunger rates, boy, that's annoying that I took that damage. The hunger rates are a little bit smaller, so we're obviously not getting hungry as quickly. There we go. Alright, let's do this one first. Alright. That seemed like a weirdly shaped one. But remember we start out with 30 clay. And so if I end up with, 24 or something, I'll consider that pretty good. A pretty reasonable use of clay. Because I don't have that much clay. In order to get more clay, I basically have to pan, or I have to get forage vessels. And I'm happy to get more forage vessels. It's a great source of cattails too. But they're expensive, and I don't have any way of making money right now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we ended up with 24 clay, so pretty good overall. And so we'll just take these and get them downstairs, and we'll start a pit kiln. Let's get them positioned. Oh, first of all, let me get rid of this. Okay. Still pretty tight quarters. But let's put these in here. Yeah, it's still a mystery to me how that fire started, because I thought it was only pit kilns that would start fires. But apparently it was, I mean, it seems like it must have been my fire pit. So that's something to explore. My guess is that one of these leaves grew directly above the fire, or with one block above it, and it caused it to just not like that. Alright, let's get this. Alright, so with that, let's check on these. Okay, 30 minutes on those. So we've got this, but in order to get the pulverizer pounder caps, I'm hoping to get iron. So what I was thinking is maybe we go... By the way, I've got some more hides, and I did get too fat. But I was thinking maybe let's go over there and get some more fire clay before we do too much else, because we don't have enough for what we want to do. So let's let me grab a stack of oak. Let's put this away temporarily. By the way, I made a animal cage case in case I want to try to trap one of those wolves, which I think is a decent idea, although not crucial. Okay. Let's finish processing out these cows real quick before we head over there. Should be any minute now. Well, 20 minutes, okay. And we got 51 lime. We could make... We should probably preserve these hides. So let's do that while we're waiting. You can preserve hides in one of two ways, otherwise they will rot eventually, which it's not a terrible thing to have rot, because it does turn into compost, but it's a very slow process. We don't have anywhere near enough to like justify that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get water. Oops. And let's just do 50. We'll just do a full barrel. Okay, and then we'll just do all but one of these in here. That becomes lime water. And then, of course, it doesn't matter if we overshoot with the... I mean, we're going to have leftover lime water is what I'm getting at. Okay. And then, you know, it's not crazy important that we prepare our next 2 barrels, but I might as well. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get more wheat tannin going, full barrels this time. Alright, and then in here, that is 3.4 out of 4.5. So theoretically, we'll get that leather today, within about a day. Okay, and that should be about it. Theoretically, that disappears when it's done, yep, because it's a texture bug with a mod. Okay, last bit of durability on this knife. Nice. Okay, so pretty good haul there. We got 16 more meat and 2 prime meats. Yeah, so we're gonna have to start thinking about food preservation, because I'm gonna start running out of the food is going to start going bad. But let's just get a couple firewoods, and you know, we'll use whatever heat is left over here to cook up the spare, you know, the random stray meats that are in my inventory. Now before I do that, we did make a new shears. Let me just cut this back so there's absolutely no risk of catching anything on fire this time. And I'm pleased to say that the Control-Alt-Deleting out of the game method worked. It worked very well because I did it quickly enough to not have an autosave. Oh shit! God dang it! I need to like do something to Okay, where is my body? Oh no, I don't have a body. I keep my inventory. Oh, I was also thinking I need to impose a... I haven't done it yet, but I need to impose a punishment for when I do die. Just to make it clear that, you know, it's... I need to disincentivize dying, basically. Here's what I'm gonna do before I do anything else. I'm gonna get 16 of these and 2 clay. And we're gonna make cobblestone. And I'm gonna chisel a protective. First of all, I'm gonna leave a full block here, right above that source block of lava. I'm gonna put a full block here as well. But then I'm gonna put these 2 blocks here. And the thinking here is that if I get my chisel, I think I can make a little bit of a design here. Oops. Alright, here we go. So what if I did something like this? Yeah, I think that looks kind of good. Maybe a little... Okay, so there's our little lava protection shield. We have the lava down here, it'll always be there. It's very unlikely to come through these cobblestones and hit any of that. But it also kind of looks like a little fireplace kind of dispensary thing. So I'm pretty pleased with that. That looks good to me. Now let's I'm gonna go ahead and light this on the assumption that it is now... I probably should put a block here too, actually. Let's do 2 more. There we go. And we'll put this right there. Alright. And do I want to chisel that one? Maybe just a bit. Maybe just a bit. Let's get this kind of even like that. Okay, I think that kind of works. Okay, so that's just a little designed chimney kind of thing. Okay, so we need to get that cooking. So let's go ahead and light her up. And I will watch and monitor this. Oops, on the off chance that I've made a mistake and I catch something on fire, but theoretically, unless the leaf were to grow like right onto this block, and we might want to put a thing over it too. We might keep working on this design, but I'd be pretty surprised if it blows up this time. Just in case, I'll have the water bucket standing ready. Okay. So, let's see. Toggle. So I do need a plate for that. So let's make a plate, and I think I can use bronze. So let's make it bronze. Everything looks good for this. Actually, I'm gonna go get the fire clay first. I think that's the more time-sensitive thing that I need to do. So in order to do that, just FYI, what we're gonna do... First of all, let me put some stuff away. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a platform and a ladder. Kind of like what I've done in this island. There we go. And let's make another axe head. And it couldn't hurt. Maybe I'll make a shovel too while I'm at it. Really wish I had inventory space. Okay, so that is pretty much what we need. That seems to be going along okay. It's taking a while, but we should be good there. Okay, so now we need to make platform blocks. Now I think what I'm going to do is make all but like 4 into slabs. There, that's fine. That's a good balance. Did I hear animal? It's amazing how frequently those cows have been spawning. It's like almost once a day. Maybe even more. Alright, let's get this off the fire here in a second. Oh, we did get a pine cone there. Okay, let's just put that away in here. And then sticks. I guess I need ladders. Alright, there we go. And then what I was thinking is probably more firewood for these 10. Unfortunately, we just have the one fireplace, and I don't feel like it's resource effective to utilize a second fireplace at this time. So I'll let that finish up here. We'll just set that on the ground. It's got 5 days of freshness on it. We're going to have crocs soon. And although we're going to have to use... we may not be able to seal them very well. We have precious few resources for that purpose. But it will help keep food good for longer anyway. Here we go. Let's get those going. So I'll wait until these 2 are done, and then we'll go over and deal with that. I could have been doing the bronze working too now, but oh well. I may need another angled gear. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that when we get back. I'm not going to need this hammer. I may need everything else. Okay. Almost done. Almost ready. I guess we can go ahead and try to get these leaves broken. Bamboo shoots do provide food, which is why we like to make more. Did I just lose a sapling? Yeah, we just lost a sapling. They provide good, easy to make food and cheap building material. And sadly, that one was simply lost. Okay. So now we'll get these on, and then we'll head on over. I'll leave that bamboo for now. Okay. I'm excited. We also might find our treasure chest, which I've been looking for the longest time. Oh, I can tell you that we're also going to have to replace the floor, like around here, for example. Oh, shoot. Probably should have brought my pickaxe. Okay, I believe this is the only bulb cypress I have left. I'm going to have to take that one carefully. But here's what we could probably do even without a pickaxe. We come down here. I've already dug this out. And maybe if I just came down here. It's so precarious. I hate doing this. Okay. What I'm going to do is do one under, I guess. One more. Fine. That's all fine. Okay. Now we're not going to do the whole island today, but we are going to make a foothold big enough to get our fire clay without risking losing any of it. So this is just like what we did on the other platform. And we also have borax up there too, so this is all good stuff. This will protect our resources from being lost forever. The limited resources that we do have. It's so much better to throw away a whole bunch of wood on superfluous safety platforms than it is to lose access to borax and fire clay and so forth and so on. Fire clay we do have infinite of if technically we are able to pan forever, but that would take so long to get. I guess we'll start the process of getting this platform big enough to support the entirety of our mission. Whatever. We've got two anomalies in the middle. We'll probably fix the one. Yeah, here we go. We'll just fix this up. Go. Continue building this outward. And yeah, by the way, each one of these stones is valuable in and of itself. It's probably the only source of limestone we'll have in this game. Yeah, I probably already panned too much of the sand up above. I probably should have just prioritized preserving all the lime. Although we can buy lime, so it's not like it's finite per se. Alright. We're starting to feel pretty good. I think if we can just harvest this little pocket of it, it would be good. Okay, so that is going to do it for the platform now, at least for now. So we have a good start to a platform. Let's I'm going to replace this with this board. so that that ladder stays stable theoretically. I'm slightly worried about it falling down the hole. That's too dangerous, too dangerous. I guess I'll leave that there, but it's too dangerous to go further than that. I'll just try not to. I'll just stand here. That way if it does start falling down the hole, maybe I'll catch it. May have lost one there. Here, let's... We'll inefficiently use these full blocks. Just create another catch there. Theoretically, we need about 16. So that alone should be enough to make our first iron bloom. But let's get it just a few more here. Okay. And maybe 2 more. Get this one. And this one. I mean, frankly, at this rate, we've almost got enough to make a an oven. Which, by the way, we're going to need an oven for sure if we want to do any sort. Can I get these? Let's get these. If we want to do any sort of cooking and making money off of bread sales. Might have lost one there. We're still okay. Oh, we lost one there. May want to. Yeah, I'm gonna cool it on that far one. This will be the last one. And I lost one there. Okay. So what a great show that was. I just lost 3 fire clay. Not a end of life deal breaker kind of thing, but definitely not optimal. Okay. And of course I didn't leave that open very well. We do have sulfur, by the way, which we can use. We can probably get these. To make blasting powder, I believe. I just lost another one. Let's get these. That's good. Get these. And this one here. Okay, let's go down and get those. I think I lost one in that. Okay, but we've got 64 plus 40, which is great. We could maybe do 2 iron blooms at this point, but we could also think about the bakery oven. Yeah, no sign of the treasure chest yet. Let me check on this guy's trades and see if they've updated. No, 4 days left on him. I bet you the ag guy has updated, though. Alright, let's go check the ag guy. Okay, we do have a bunch of grass growing here, so that's nice. Okay, so we actually have 2 stacks plus 10. 1 stack would get me 16. I'm just going to do 12. I'm going to take this one pit kiln at a time. So let's get 10 of these in there. and 8 sticks. I am getting very good at the precise number for pit kilns and things. Did this all finish? Yes. Alright. That should be good. Alright, so that one's at 15 hours. Okay. I really should make a brass torch holder. Or possibly just a lantern. We could do a lantern almost. This requires 4 brass ingots, which we could maybe do. Let's see. What's the ratio again we need? So it could be 30 to 40% there. Let me just experiment with this. See what it would take to get 4 brass ingots. Something that I don't often think about that much. So yeah, we need 80 total. And just a little bit more Scalorite, I think. So that's 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Let's see if we can get it done with that. 80. Question is it worth that to make 4 units of brass? And I think I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Because these are both fully renewable from panning. Okay, so maybe we'll... And that has a much lower melting temp than the copper. Okay, but I know that if we can do 800 for 2 plus preheat, we can definitely do 400 for 2 even without preheating. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And just kind of accept that that's going to successfully get the job done. Okay. Now, did I light the fire pit down below? The pit kiln? No, I did not. Okay. Alright, that's going now. And so now we'll go check the ag trader. And I might as well take my stuff. I'm also tempted to go check the treasure hunter trader and to see if he would sell me. So, like, one thing to kind of keep in mind is these cracked vessels. So we can get these from traders, and the seed one is probably the most useful one for me right now because it would really expand my farm options. They don't even sell flax seeds. That's crazy. The forage vessel also is great. It has cattails, clay, food not as great, but then ore is what I wanted to show you. We could get some small percentage of iron from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. A 10% chance of one. It's 1/6 of 10%, or 10% of 1/6. It's 1/60th basically. So it's like a 1%, maybe 2% chance. Pretty good chance of all these other things, which are useful, but low percent chance of magnetite. We can also purchase the tool one, and that would be not bad. Farming, very, very useful as well, especially right here. Although this would be nice too. Actually, that almost looks like the best one for me at this point in the game. And I do have 18 bucks, but let me go check on the on this. All right. One day, less than a day until he updates. So we're still at this point. All right. Let's go over and check the treasure hunter. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, and we should definitely see if he's got more resin. And by the way, yeah, we did get a metalworker perk, which is the metal recovery. Which is crucial as we go into ironworking, because we're going to need as many recycled, possible iron ingots as possible. Alright, 37 hours on those. Okay, so that's like a day and a half on the resin. We can buy resin from the commodities trader. Alright, so he's got food and tool. Not what I want. And 6 days until he renews. That's not good. Well, we're just gonna have to wait until then. Although, hell yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna get 1 gear out of that. That's hilarious. I can sell him cooked red meat. That's great. He only has minimal demand for it, but you gotta take what you can get. And also flax bread is gonna be big in the future. The other 2 breads maybe, but the flax bread we already have access to. So maybe we start thinking about how to maximize that potential. Which means probably doing an oven. And there's a drifter down there, I see him. Come on, drifter. Okay, so we'll put these back real quick. Do I have a knife laying around here somewhere? Let's light this thing up now that we're back on the island. Where did I used the last of one of my knives on that last cow, didn't I? Yeah, I think we're out of knives. How about that? So I'm gonna make every effort to use as much of the bones as possible for my handle. Well, it really doesn't matter. I've got enough sticks now that I'm in really good shape, but couldn't hurt to use the bone. Alright, there we go. Now... Oh shit. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, right here. I gotta chop this down immediately. Immediately. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Can I save it? Or should I just restart? It doesn't, this water doesn't do anything. Let's, okay. Here's what I do. Control Alt Delete. End vintage story. Okay. So the hope is that we didn't lose too much progress there, but the reality is that situation there with that fireplace being so close to those trees is causing cascade failures. So let's give my game a chance to quit out here, and then we'll restart, and hopefully we'll be in an okay place. Okay, I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Okay. Why is this taking so long? No, I'll just give it a second. Alright. Very exciting stream, I know, watching my computer struggle to close a goddamn program. Just close. I want it to close. I want it to close prematurely. Okay, we're back. So we'll go ahead and get that restarted here. Let me just turn my show real quick. Okay, let's see where we left off here. Let's see how it is. Okay, so, unfortunately I wasn't paying attention as directly as I could have. I have an idea. Let me try something. Okay, this is not working. I'm gonna have to stop the stream again and figure this out off camera, and I'll do another stream later, give you an update. I'm just gonna have to not do fires there though.